just acclimatising to this weather. The boys aren't used to it. Some of us haven't even seen snow before, so it's going to be difficult on that front. But we're looking forward to it, and I'm sure we'll rise to the challenge.
It's actually warmed up for you, believe it or not.
I can't believe that.
It was even colder last week and snowing.
Well, I saw the snow. I don't think I've ever been in snow before, so I'm looking forward to snow. But I think hopefully that's all past.
How difficult will the conditions and things like that be for you? Because you really aren't used to playing in this.
Yeah, look, the conditions will be tough for us, but we're used to rising to those challenges I mentioned before. The home ground, always hard to win at the opposition's home ground, and under these conditions where our players aren't used to it, it'll even make it more difficult.
Yeah, it's good. We've got a couple of days of training now, and the weather's nice and cool, so yeah, no, it's been good.
What state is training in? Where are you guys at?
We've had a big pre-season, so we've been training for quite a few months now, and we're getting into game mode. So just doing some finishing touches, pretty much. So yeah, we're glad to be playing games again.
Have you kept in touch with Super League since you left?
Not quite as much as I'd like. I still speak to a few of the boys at St Helens. Paul Wellens and John Wilkin and all the boys, still talk to them every now and then, so yeah, still keep in touch.
As a coach, is it a tricky one because you don't really know where the team's at because you haven't had the games to test them out? Yeah,
we had a bit of a trial run before we came where the boys played about 20 minutes, but I think their minds were already over here, so it wasn't a great performance. So we'll be looking at a much improved performance coming this Friday, and we'll need to beat Leeds.
And what would it mean to you to walk away with the World Club Challenge?
It's important that we were here last time we were fortunate enough to get away with it, and our players are very motivated to perform well and do their best, and we think we've got the team to win.
Who are you picking out as the key players for Leeds?
Well, I think Webb at the back, the fullback, they've got quality all over the park. They've got a big forward pack, very hard to contain, mobile back rowers, and in these conditions, if you don't control that ruck area, we'll be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, we always come over, and every game you play you want to win, and this one's not going to be any different. We're going to come over and hopefully play our best footy.
How much are you looking forward to locking horns with the likes of Jamie Peacock up front, Kevin Sinfield marshalling the backs?
Yeah, they're good players. They've been around for a while, and it's going to be a great contest. And those guys really put in for their sides, and it's going to be a really tough battle.
And obviously, you've played at Headingley a few times before. What sort of atmosphere are you expecting to be confronted with?
Yeah, pretty sure it's going to be a massive atmosphere, and they're going to be right behind the Rhinos, and it's one we're looking forward to. Well,
not only are they very talented athletes, they're very mentally tough. Again, a lot of experience and some youth in our halves. Daly Cherry Evans sprang out of the ground last year and secured himself an Australian squad position. That brought him a lot of confidence, I think, coming into this year. So he's a confident player. Kieran Foran, very confident player as well. Young half surrounded by some quality outside backs and some tough forwards.
Kieran was one of those players that was rumoured to potentially be leaving and following Des. He immediately pledged his future to Manly. Was that important?
It is. I mean, there was a bit of instability there for a while, but as I said, we've transitioned fairly well. The players are a very tight unit, and look, forget about the dramas outside the administration, or the coaching staff. The players, they're a very tight-knit unit, and they don't let those dramas affect them, as I said.